Bam Adebayo had a great night last night, an historic night. But was it more impressive than the 81 Kobe scored? Let's dive into it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough.
First of all, congratulations to Bam Adebayo for scoring 83 points. Because no matter what anybody says, scoring 83 points in a game, taking that many shots, it's not easy to do. It's very difficult. It doesn't matter if you're shooting by yourself, putting up that many shots, it's not easy. So let's get that out the way. And this is not to disrespect Bam at all. And I think Bam is a great guy. He's a great player. But what happened last night was how you disrespect the game and the guys that came before you. Most of the time, we see this kind of scoring outburst. It's always somebody's having a great night shooting, either from three or you heard guys says, tonight I was in the zone and the basket looked like an ocean. I was just throwing everything in there. Did you guys saw Bam in any kind of zone last night? The man took 22 threes. He only made 7 of them. And 5 of them were actually in the first quarter. He shot under 50% from the field. And of course, he took 43 free throws, which is a disgrace. Now, I believe the Washington Wizards had something to do with that also because, first of all, they did not come to play. We all know that the Wizards did not want to win. But I started watching the game. I watched the first quarter and I saw what Bam was doing. 31 points in the first quarter was great. And I switched to another game because I think by halftime that game was over. But what happened to the rules that if the game is out of hand, you have to respect the game. And if a guy score one last layup, I see guys fighting over this. But last night, it was okay to disrespect the game. Why is that? And again, I'm not blaming Bam because I heard him say he would have loved for Kobe to be there because he looked up to Kobe and everything. But if Kobe was there, Bam, he would have told you, with all the respect, you disrespected the game last night because that was not a competitive game. Again, if Bam was hot from threes and he made 15 threes in that game, we understand that because when a guy's in the zone, he's in the zone. But again, we didn't see Will score 100, but when we saw Kobe score that 81 point, what we saw was the Lakers was down and Kobe was not going to let them lose. And what we saw from the Raptors back then, they did not want to be on the other end of that game. They were defending. They were trapping. They was doing everything they can to stop Kobe. And he was just too much for them. He was in the zone. Like Jalen Rose says one thing about the 81 points. Kobe never says a word. But if you're looking at that last night, Bam was actually laughing because it's like something something funny was happening. Because he wasn't in no zone. All due respect to Bam, I don't see Bam in a zone focus to no. And for the coaching staff and the coach to allow that to happen, to disrespect the game, I have one thing to tell you. Hopefully you can allow Bam to score or average at least 20 points the rest of the season so you guys can get in a playoff because you're going to need those 20 points. Because last night, you did not need 83 from Bam. Again, it was a great effort by Bam. I think that requires a lot of stamina, a lot of energy for you to score that many points. But I want you guys to understand this is what the NBA is about right now. You have to disrespect the game and nobody can say anything about it. I believe, I'm not sure, but I don't think I saw Pat Riley clapping or laughing last night. He might have been there, but I didn't see him because I know Pat Riley is the adult of that organization. And I don't think Pat Riley, as a coach, would have loved to see something like that unfold, where the coach of the Miami Heat is telling his players to miss free throws so they can intentionally foul the guys from the Wizards, and so you can give Bam the ball to chase a stat. Okay, I understand, maybe. But let me ask you something, guys. Do you really think in 20, 30, 40, even 50 years, people remember who Bam Adebayo was? When they look at the scoring the list and they said, oh, Will, Kobe, Bam? Again, no disrespect to Bam. It's the way it happened. It's the way they let that happen, which is a shame. Again, I believe it was a great effort by Bam. But the Miami Heat should be ashamed of what happened. But at the end of the day, 83 points, it's 83 points. It's a lot. I just don't believe it was more impressive than Kobe Bryant. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Bam 83 was more impressive than Kobe's 81? Let me know in the comments section. Like the video and share it if you can. Subscribe to the channel. That will help me grow. I appreciate you guys listening. Until next time, see you in the next video.